Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's Wednesday webinar with the one, the only John Jacobson. Today we are doing Moving On Up, Songs for Graduation and End of the Year with John. So John, take it away.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome to our Wednesday Madness. I'm just bragging about the fact that where I am today, it's 79 degrees. Thank you very much. I know the folks up in Canada are telling me it's 30 below. So who's that? Where's that? Who's that little one with Grace?
Hi.
I see you.
This is my 3-year-old Eliana Joy. Sorry, I just realized my microphone was on a second ago.
I'm glad to see her. I'm glad you're here. At least there's somebody about my level that I can speak to. Anyway, hey, so today we thought it would be fun at this time of year to introduce you, just sort of remind you, hey, Jennifer and Lisa, remind some of you of some of the things that are available on Musicplay Online, JJ and me, that's all one big happy family, that you might consider. They're not necessarily graduation or farewell songs, but they work for that purpose. And so I thought maybe just kind of introduce you to some of them, plus we could just kind of have a little sing-along here. And ideas for how you might incorporate them into the end of the year. You always need to have, gratitude songs for faculty that are retiring, or, moving on up songs for kids who are going to the next grade level. It's just good to have these in your back pocket. So I thought we would introduce you to some of those. But before we do that, Jennifer, I think you've already seen this for sure, but we had on every Thursday, I'll tell you this, since COVID, I have a group of friends that has a Zoom on Thursday afternoons. We call it our Thursday therapy. And they're very famous people, some of them. You would all know who they were, but I'm not going to tell you right now. Anyway, it's our secret little club. Anyway, we found this song called "This Is Where Our Dreams Begin," and we found it, and we thought it was perfect for kids to sing. And I thought of it as a song for the beginning of the year. This is where our dreams begin, and then at the end of the year, you could sing it again. But we've written a different song for you at the end of the year called "Big Dreams," and it would be a really nice bookend for one of your grades or all of your grades to do. But with my Thursday therapy crowd, I challenged each of them to give me about 30 seconds of where they found inspiration. What was the moment where they sort of started dreaming about being in music education? And I will tell you a couple names. People like Emily Crocker and Roger Emerson, Rollo Dilworth, Christy Miller. Those are some of them. So I can't take time to show all of that to you, but I'm just going to show you, before we sing this song, "This Is Where Our Dreams Begin," and you can sing along. Here's my little "Where My Dreams Began."
This is how my dreams began. I wanted to be a third baseman for the Milwaukee Braves. When that didn't pan out, I moved on to song and dance. Growing up in a family of 10 children, we essentially were the church's children's choir. That's me, second row on the left with my sibs. Once I got the singing and dancing bug, there was no stopping me. My first starring role was as Mulligan in a show called Mulligan's Magic. He was kind of a P.T. Barnum snake oil salesman. I like to think it was not typecasting. Look how excited my brothers and cousins were at the astounding talent before them at a family reunion. Being from a family of teachers, the bug to be a performer was soon overshadowed by the higher calling of being a teacher. When I realized that teaching and showbiz could go together, my dreams really took off. And like in that picture with my cousins, I never looked back.
Anyway, there's that. And so here is the song. Just sing along with the notation, I think, on this song. This is where our dreams begin. I think you'll see where you'd have lots of uses for it.
Okay. I don't know what you want to do with this.
Okay. Jason's running this. Jason's running the show from Florida.
Around the curve right now.
Sorry, John, it looked like we had a couple people unmuted. You're good to go now.
Oh, okay. This is where our dreams begin.
Oh, we see it all with wonder. We dream in every color, and we come alive. We know 'cause we were born believers, and we were all once dreamers, looking toward the sky. Right now, this is when the time is. This is where it happens, where it all begins. We all can see if we just believe. We all can see if we just believe. This is where our dream begins. There's a light in the dark. There's a hope. There's a spark in our hearts that won't go dim. This is where our dream begins. This is where our dream begins.
Right. And it just kind of fades out. And honestly, I didn't do very much choreography on it. I did one thing, a single dream hand, where you just take, your one hand behind and reach. Every time you sing, every time you do, this is where our dream begins. And then they just pulled it to their heart. It's about all it needed. I mean, you could do some easy swaying or clapping or whatever you want to on that, but I think it's a great message. And I love the idea of using it at the beginning of a semester, at the beginning of the year, and having that as your theme sort of throughout the year. Okay, so the next one we put down here, another one for like what I think would be for all grades, but especially for your upper elementary boys, would be Seize the Day from Newsies. I mean, everybody wants to Seize the Day. And it's another one of those where I do like one move. I'm going to see if I can do this, stand up and show you this move. All you do is this: hit your legs, clap your hands, crank your hands, and punch your fist. So it's And what I did was, try that with me once. You can even do it sitting down. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, and 4. And what I did was divide the whole choir into 4 groups. And so like you go like, open the gates and seize the day. And then the next group would do it, and the next group and do next. And sometimes you do 2 groups, 1 and 2 with 3 and 4. And so honestly, it's about all it took. And with 5th grade boys and 5th grade, 6th grade boys especially, fewer moves and stronger statements, just a few things. And like that, they can do it right off the bat, and they don't feel like, they don't feel weird doing it. They feel tough, strong doing it. So we're going to do it with the choreography video, because otherwise it gets delayed with me teaching it to you if I do it here. This will be the choreography video. And as you'll see, while we're doing it, there's also a bucket drumming part to this. So if you had kids who didn't want to sing, or you just wanted to add another element to it, you could easily add to Seize the Day this really fun bucket drumming thing, which would make a really great like opening to your graduation ceremonies or something like that. But here it is, a full choreography of Seize the Day. Everybody starts with our heads down. Slowly raise your head up. Stand very strongly.
Don't be afraid and don't delay. Nothing can break us.
A lot of determination.
Nothing can make us give our rights away. Arise and
Here comes group 1. Group 2, Group 3, Group 4, Group 1 and 2, and 3 and 4, Group 1 and 2, Group 3 and 4. Everybody hands down to your chest, hands down, Group 1 and 2, Group 3 and 4, Group 1 and 2, Group 3 and 4, Group 1 and 2, Group 3 and 4. Hands to your heart. Point up. Hands down. Group 1 and 2. Group 3 and 4. Now everybody first. Hands to your neighbor on their back. Up. and onto the shoulder of your neighbor. Stand strong. Lower your hands. Group 1 and 2. Group 3 and 4. Group 1 and 2. Group 3 and 4. Fist down. Point at the audience. Hands down. Group 1 and 2. Group 3 and 4. Everyone, first. Hand goes to your neighbor's shoulder. Arms straight up and down to your neighbor's shoulder. Stand tall. Gently sway. Stand tall, lower your arms. And everybody, for 1. Words cannot describe how painful it is for me to watch that. And all of these videos. I never watch them again once I've made them, believe me, except on these conferences. Anyway, but I know it's good for kids. And I know they just jump along and do it anyway, so I don't worry about it. I've gotten way past feeling embarrassed about my career. I asked my sister Judy one time, you have to tell me when I just look ridiculous doing what I'm doing for a living. And she said, too late. So anyway, there you go. Anyway, so now we wanted to pick one song set for each grade level. Here's a really sweet song that Musicplay has had on there for quite a while. This is for the pre-Ks, and it's called We Did It. And it just sort of, you can sing along with the notation here. You'll see why it would work great for the pre-Ks. And see how Jason goes to the units first? He went to units. Once he did units there, he scrolls down and you can go to the graduation and farewell songs is one of the places you can find it. It's not the only place, but if you go there to graduation and farewell songs, he clicks on that. It's going to come up with this list and see how they're broken apart. He's got pre-K graduation, then he's got like if you clicked on that pre-K graduation, it would come up and show you those. Then here's one for teachers farewell. I mean, he breaks it all down into these like farewells and graduations for older kids, original songs, pop songs that work for graduation and farewell songs. So that's the easiest way to find it. You go to your homepage, units, and then it was farewell and graduation. Units, right down here. You scroll down, all of that stuff is there. Okay, and now if we go to, here's graduation songs, pre-K, we did it. And Jason, you did it. So let's sing along with that. Here we go. I'm not seeing any. Let's refresh it so we can see the notation. I don't know why that happened there. You never know. I just watched it right before we came on the air, so I know it works. There we go. We did it. Clap your hands. We did it. We finished our first year of school. Now we're graduating. How cool! Easy as ABC for all my friends and me. We learned a thing or two, and now we're telling you we did it. We did it. We did it. We learned our numbers. super cute for the littlest ones, I think. And then the next grade level, we have one. This is another one of Denise's songs called "Let Your Light Shine." And one of the things I like that they do on Musicplay Online a lot of times is they'll have like kids performing the song. This one I was watching a little while ago, and she's got a couple of different groups. This is Denise's own choir. It's the Red Deer Children's Chorus doing it. And I think kids like seeing other kids singing the same songs that they do. So take a listen to this. This is "Let Your Light Shine," works perfect for first grade.
The stars up in the heavens shine upon us with their light. Each star has a special place in the sky. Well, each of us is special too, and we all have a place. So let your starlight shine. Let your light shine. Let your light shine. Let your light shine all around the world. Let your light shine. Let your light shine. Let your light shine all around the world. Each of us is trying to make the world a better place, just by being nice to people we know. Well, each of us is trying to build a better world, so let your starlight show. Let your light shine, let your light shine, let your light shine all around the world. Let your light shine, let your light shine, let your light shine all around the world.
Nice, really super doable. I think they can learn that really quickly and work great for the first graders, I think. Next, we have an opportunity to introduce you to. Some of you probably do musicals with your kids, and I was gonna. One nice thing is if you do a musical with the kids and there's also a song in it that you can pull and use for your graduation. So one of them that I was going to point out to you kind of works great for about that second grader. And it's a new musical we have called Meow. And again, you'll see, Jason, can we go back to like the very big to Discover? Just go way back to Discover. When you first get onto the Musicplay Online dashboard, you come to here, and the easiest way to find some of this stuff, like if it's something that's got my name on it, just poke on my face there and you click on it, and then all these things will come up, all the different elements. So musical and reviews, you click on musical and reviews, and this particular one, those are all of them. Look at all the musical and reviews, and we have some new ones coming at you really soon, but these are the ones that are already up there. And this particular one is called Meow. And the plot of Meow, if you're still looking for a spring musical to do with your younger kids, it's rhyming dialogue. They all play cats. It's like Cats Junior. And but the whole plot is that these cats sing a song about meowing, of course, and all that. But then they've got a friend. One of them has a friend who wants to learn how to climb a tree. He just admires so much that these cats can climb trees. So he wants to learn how to do it. And they say, "Oh, we'll teach your friend. We'll teach your friend." Well, you find out that the friend is a puppy. And the other cats they sing a song called "Outrageous, Outrageous." Can't be a friend with a puppy. This is ridiculous. But then they sing a song called "Can't We All Be Friends?" And they said, "Okay, we'll try to get him up that tree." So they have this hilarious song where the kittens try to get this dog up a tree. I mean, they try it with like a stool, they try it with a mini tramp, they try it with a ladder, finally with a rope, anything you can finally do. And by the end, they finally, at the end of this song, up a tree, they finally get this dog sitting up there on a branch of a tree, which could, just be a riser or something. And he sits up there with his friend, one of the cats, and they look down and they say, "From here, we can see the whole world in a different perspective. And from here, we can see that we can all be friends." And so they sing this song called "From Here," which is perfect for graduation as well. So you'd pull it out of the musical and do it for your second grade graduation. Okay. Well, it's a way of sort of teaching perspective, I think, and that, seeing things from different angles, you see it differently. And so they don't have to be kittens at graduation ceremony. They don't have to put on their cat outfits. They can just sing it as people singing about perspective. So it's a way of bringing along the second graders. Although, since we're there, Jason, can you play them just the very beginning of the Meow musical? Just because only teachers will appreciate us for this. But here's the very opening of the introduction of the musical.
The cats meow.
All right. Well, Andrew Lloyd Webber's going to sue us if he ever listens to this, so don't show it to him. Anyway, let's move along. We're up to about third grade now. And one thing I wanted to point out to you, like when you're looking at these you're trying to find these songs again, you go to units, you want to make sure that you don't have a bunch of filters on. Like units is a filter in itself, right? And so you want to make sure that you were clear of filters to find these songs if you're going by title. Okay, so then here we are at units again. And this time we're going to look for, again, we're going to go to our programs and musicals. And then we would go down to, this time we're going to find a song called On My Way. It's from the Disney movie Brother Bear. And, sort of like, kind of moving on and going to the next chapter. If you want to watch me dance, I guess we could do that. This is Disney song On My Way. And we can here's what the choreography video looks like. Feel free to dance along.
Keep your heads down. Now we're going to look up slowly. And we just rock side to side. Here we go. And
Tell everybody
I'm on my way.
New
Friends,
new
places to see. Scoop one hand.
With blue skies
Bring it to your
ahead,
heart.
yes, I'm on my
Wipe
way.
like safe.
And there's nowhere else that
Lower your
I'd
hands.
rather be.
Go back to rocking side to side. Tell everybody I'm on my way. And I'm loving every step I take. Turn to the side a little bit. Drop your shoulder. Beaten down. Yes, I'm on my way. Scoop ball. Can't keep the smile off my face. Again, drop your shoulder. Back to other. Again, wipe like safe. Matter what the distance between. Drop your shoulder again. Stories that tell. And 4. Reach your hands to your heart. Really lifts my heart. And choo-choo train.
So tell them all I'm on my way. New friends and new places to see.
Now we can add the feet and the hip forward.
Under the stars, who could ask for more? With the moon keeping watch over me.
Drop your shoulder like before.
The snow
Drop.
and not the rain can change my mind.
And reach your jazz hand.
On the way to
See, wave that hand overhead.
and the feeling of
The wind in your face, it'll lift your heart. There's nowhere where I'd rather be. Just hold it. Point to the future. Reach. Hands down. And group 1, group 2, and 3, and 4. Add the feet if you want to. And choo-choo train. Here comes the tilting claps. Just can't wait to be home. Keep it going. Sun beating down. Yes, I'm on my way. And nothing but good times to show and stop hitchhike. Hands down. Scoop one hand. And seize the day.
It's a great song. I wish I would have written it. It's got great energy and the kids will know it. Did you notice how sometimes when we go to the choreography video, it takes it to one step, it goes to an alternate site it says you're gonna, like right here, don't panic about that. It's just some of the copyrighted songs. We have to host them on a different external site just to play legal with the copyright issues. So that's what it is. It'll jump right to it. Nothing you have to do differently. And it's really only on some of those copyrighted songs we have to do that, okay? Another musical review that we did had a song in it that I thought worked great for about fourth grade for graduation. The musical review is called Great Expectations. And it's another one of those that you could start at the beginning of the year, because take a look at some of the titles of the songs that are in that review. You got Great Expectations, got a song about kindness, you got a song about one day. They're all about being a positive and kind, positive. Like Applaud is a song where you try kind of telling each of your friends how proud you are of them, and when you do your best, we applaud for you, and that kind of thing. And the key of me is just celebrating the uniqueness of each individual. And you can put this all into a really kind of a nice little program that you learn these songs as the year goes on, and then we give you a little script so you can put it together into a little review called Great Expectations. And so then the song Great Expectations could work great for the musical review, but also then as a graduation piece on its own. Should we do it? Let's do it with notation so you can kind of get a sense of what the lyrics are doing. So sing along with this Great Expectations song. Again, for about fourth grade. Right. As I was listening to that too, I mean, I put it down for fourth grade, but it could easily work for fifth, sixth grade. And when you see those songs that have that have lots of lyrics like that, don't be afraid to give the second verse as a solo to some kid, or the whole rapping thing. You might have one or two or three kids who just want to learn the rapping and do it by themselves if you don't have time to teach it to the whole group. Kids' brains are more like better sponges than mine, so they can always learn these things really quickly. But if you have to break those up, feel free to do that. I think that would work out great with that. And I would do that Great Expectations with anything third, fourth, fifth, sixth grade. I think it worked great. Again, it's got that great kind of a rock groove that kind of stays the same throughout. So it'd also be a good one to add bucket drumming if you wanted to. All right, for fifth grade, we have a brand new song that I thought would be fun to do. It's called We Sing. And I did a little bit of sign language. All I did for the signing on this one was the words "we sing" because it was so simple. So on "we," you just take a W from one shoulder to the other with your dominant hand. So I'm using my right hand, "we," and then you probably know the sign language "we sing," just right over one arm over the right arm over the left arm like that. Even if that was all you did for choreography, just adding that little bit of visual would work great. I have to say, this is a kind of a world premiere today for this song, "We Sing," but I think your fifth graders will dig it once they're into it. So sing along with me on "We Sing."
A song lives in our hearts, that's where the music starts. With every beat it joins a melody. If everything's alright, or even when it's wrong, we face each breaking day with a song. We sing, we let our voices soar, we sing. We're not frightened anymore, we sing about today, or what is yet to come, to chase our fears away, we sing. We sing, the world can be so rough, we sing. Sometimes words are not enough, an honest melody. We hum a grateful tune, beneath the sun and moon we sing. All alone, in a crowd, very soft, very loud, for grief, for light, each day and each night, never knowing what the day will bring. Every day we rise and sing. Every day we rise and sing. We sing to set our spirit free. We sing, fill the world with harmony. Our voices join as one. We let our dreams take wing. We open up our hearts and sing. We open up our hearts and sing. We open up our hearts and sing. We sing.
All right, great. I have on that last part, I actually have them at the very last phrase. I had lift their voices like we do in America Sings. We sing, lift them up, and then present high. That to me would be a great song to use as a theme for like your spring concert as well. If you're looking for some finale for your big spring concert, just call the whole thing "We Sing." Get T-shirts that say "We Sing." And the other thing, when we got to that key change in there, that's a perfect time to sort of like surround your audience, have the kids leave the stage, go out and sing in the aisles, and get the audience singing along with you. So great, I'm pleased with that one, and it's the first time we've gotten to sing that together. So okay, so I had that down for fifth grade, although I know you can all see that that's probably going to be plenty. You could do that with almost every grade level as well. Then we thought, here's fun. The next one I wrote down for sixth grade, but it also would work great for teachers' retirement parties. This is Kool and the Gang Celebration, and you all know it, I'm sure. And we'll do this one with full choreography. For stand up and join in if you want to. I know you all know it, but here's Kool and the Gang's Celebration. I'm gonna dance. Walk forward. Funky. And turn. Other way. Got your chin. Other way.
And do the first claps. Celebrate good time. First, come on. Celebrate with me again. Celebrate good time. Come on. Why don't you celebrate with me? Rock. Party going on right here. Twist. Twist. To last you all the year. Again. Good time. And the laughter to twist around. We're going to celebrate and party with you. Here's a snake. First claps. Let's celebrate and have a good time. Again, repeat the snake. Celebration. First claps. We're going to celebrate and have a good gospel step touch. It's time to come together. Reach, it's up to you. Scoop, what's your pleasure? Big ripple rainbow arm. Celebrate. 2-point pivot burst. Come on. Push your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Celebrate. Good 2-point pivot. Come on. Push it. And just like before. A celebration to last you out the year. So have a good time. And your laughter to twist. We're going to celebrate and party with you. Snake. First claps.
Let's all celebrate and have a good time.
Again, snake. First claps. We're going to celebrate and have a good time. Gospel step touch.
It's time to come together.
Reach. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Rainbow arm around the world. Come on. Celebrate good times. Come on. Why don't you celebrate with me again? Celebrate good times. Come on. Celebrate with Starburst. Come on.
All right. I did see a lot of teachers doing that at your own last day of school parties or something. So, but kids would love it too, and the parents know the song. So I think it'd be a good one to do with everybody. Yeah, I hope you've noticed that most of the choreography, I really try to keep it quite simple. I mean, I only just take 3 or 4 moves and make a whole song of it. I know you're limited in time, and I know you're limited in space often. So feel free at any of these to change anything you want. If you want to make it more complicated, more sophisticated, more hip, you can feel free to change anything you want to. I kind of make these videos to give you just a starting place, and hope that you'll take it from there and do whatever you want along with it, okay? That celebration. So now we've gone through the whole year. We started with this is where the dreams begin. And I think a really, really strong one to end the year is this one that we've used before. Maybe some of you have been in webinars before that I have taught this one that we wrote together for your kids called Big Dreams. And now it really is, we have 2 of them actually. There's one called Hold On to Your Dreams, which might be, if you're really doing a dream theme during your school year, you might have Hold On to Your Dreams when things get going rough sort of in January and February. But by the time you get to the end of the school year, the whole message of this song is, I've got big dreams, and I still have big dreams. And the final line you'll notice is, even though I am small, I've got big dreams. It's even though I'm small, dreams can grow after all, and I've got big dreams. And I did do sign language on the refrain of this one, and it's really simple. It's I use the letter I to just I've got, which is like just you're reaching something. So I've got, and then big is just show big. Dreams is just index finger to your head and goes away. So I've got big dreams. Then again, big dreams inside, one hand inside the other, inside of me. I've got big dreams, big dreams to guide. You just take one hand and they guide me. Let's do it together one more time. So I've got big dreams, big dreams inside of me. I've got big dreams, big dreams to guide me. And then the last time through, it changes from I've got big dreams to you've got big dreams. That's the only thing that changes. So let's sing along with it. Here, be a really great one, I think, to end your concert with.
Big dreams start with very small steps, but each very small step brings you closer to your big dreams growing there in your heart. That is where it all starts to get closer. I've got big dreams inside of me. I've got big dreams to guide me. Some days it might all seem too much, and I might just lose touch with my yearnings. But on those days when that spark in my mind may be so hard to find, it's still burning. I've got big dreams inside of me. I've got big dreams to guide me. Dreamers never give in. Dreams you dream can come true. Now's the time to begin. Live the dream that's in you. 'Cause you've got big dreams inside of you. You've got big dreams to guide you. Big dreams to guide you.
Now your littlest kid walks forward. One little kid.
Dreams can grow after all, even though I am small. I've got big dreams.
Simple is best, right? I don't know if you could hear me, but at that very end, when I had the littlest kid I could find walk forward. You know, I don't even care if they can carry a tune; they just have to be adorable and sing that last line. And you will not. You'll get tenure on that one alone. So anyway, I encourage you to use that. And I think the whole idea of dreaming is such an important part anyway of aspiring and and teaching these kids that's kind of what they're at the stage of their life to have these big dreams and to go after them. So anyway, one last song then. We've been really fortunate to be able to include some arrangements of pop songs and Broadway songs. And it's not always easy to find a pop song that's G-rated. If any of you watched the Grammys the other night, you'll know what I'm talking about. I was going to wear that same outfit today that Ye's wife wore, but I thought I better not. Anyway, but so with some of these things. We can't always give like the sheet music to you when we do a Broadway song or that, but honestly, a lot of this stuff's going to be learned by rote anyway. And this one is, to me, is perfect for graduation. It's from The Wiz, and it's Brand New Day. And basically, I mean, all I did for choreography, basically, can you feel a brand new day? One hand, can you feel a brand new day? I mean, that's really it. Do it with me here, where you're sitting. Ready? Go. Can you feel a brand new day? Can you feel brand? And did you know that the words are can't you, like with a T? Can't you? Who can sing that? I always thought it was Can You Feel a Brand New Day, but we got the original lead sheet and it's Can't You. Anyway, sing along with me and we'll watch the choreography video and you can dance along with it. But it would be a perfect celebration for graduation for all grade levels and teacher retirements. Windmill, other side. Now point, first claps, other side. Scoop your hands, clasp your hands and bring it to your heart. Burst out and down to your side. Right from low to high. Bring the hand to your heart. Rainbow arm. Jazz hand. And down. Again. Feel a brand new day. Again. Feel a brand new day. Once more. Now, like the introduction. Here we go. Windmill. Other side. Now push your jazz hands.
Everybody be glad because the sun is shining just for
Again.
us. Everybody wake up into the morning into happiness.
To your sides.
Hello.
Chain arms.
It's like a different way of living now. Thank you.
Train arms.
I always knew that we'd be free somehow.
Grab hands in long lines and lift them up.
Show the world that we've got liberty.
Bring them down.
It's such a change
Let go.
for us to live so independent.
Now, like before.
Can't you feel a brand new day?
Again.
Can't you feel a brand new day? Can't you feel
And
a
down.
brand new day?
Once more.
Can't you feel a
Now here comes the first claps. Everybody,
Can't you
hit it.
feel a brand new day? Can't you
Try to get the
feel
audience.
a
Clap your hands
brand
with
new
you.
day? Can't you feel a brand new day? Can't you feel a
One hand,
brand new
first, and hand,
brand new day?
reach. All right. And you know, I guess you know by now that on all of those, I'm going to have a slow down video where I teach it to the kids. So, you know, that's just going through a full cut, but this is always done with it slowly too, to teach all that. So anyway, that's a lot of songs in one 45, 50-minute session here, plenty to choose from. And there's tons more on the website. So hopefully you'll get a chance to kind of hunt through there and find out what works for you. But I was supposed to leave a few minutes for questions. So if anybody has a question, let Danae know or raise your hand. We're a small little group, but we've learned that most people watch these webinars at their leisure. So we make them available for people later. So we get more. This is more of a recording session that you are all a part of. But does anybody have anything they want to ask about?
I actually do, John. Hi.
Okay.
I was wondering if you could talk just a little bit about some of our reviews in this context of graduation and farewells, like We Sing, for example.
Say once again that I could talk about the what? The views?
Our reviews. Reviews.
Our reviews. Yeah. Well, there's a bunch of them here. Like we just gone to this website here. For instance, like right at the very top, there's an American song. That's going to be one of your patriotic music, stuff that you might use for Veterans Day, Memorial Day. Anytime we need good, true patriotism, right? That's what that one's about. Big Dreams is really more of a review than a musical, and I think it's a great opportunity. Big Dreams. We did 3 songs from it today. This is where dreams began. Big Dreams, and then I told you about the one about Hold On to Your Dreams. But that's a great one for kids to help write the script. I gave you a script, so you can just go with that. But it would be a great one for the kids to do like a little lesson about writing down their dreams. What are their big dreams? And that could be the script. is you could choose some of the kids to read their big dream scenarios, kind of like that. Okay, we got that. We got Great Expectations. That was the one about teaching character development. You could add any songs you wanted to, but we included ones about kindness, about perspective, about respect and honor. And these are the things we expect from you. And that's what Great Expectations, the musical, is all about. We've got I Heart Broadway. That's going to be a collection of Broadway songs that are kid-friendly that we put together. We similarly, I Heart Rock and Roll. That's going to be a rock and roll medley through the ages. So we got, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, a song from each of those eras that celebrate rock and roll. We've got a musical review called Just Sing. That's going to be celebrating music. I'm celebrating the role that music plays in our life. We've got Music is in All of Us. Similarly, also they're talking about the song that's inside of us and celebrating that, the song that makes you unique. Our musical world is going to be, we've got all those songs from all over the world. There's probably about 30 of them now. And I gave you a script in which you can tailor it to your own needs, in which you take 5 or 6 countries or 8 or however many you want to do from around the world. And we gave you a little script that you can tie these together and make a little review that celebrates music from around the world. We've got Razzma Jazz, is sort of the history of jazz music, from ragtime to Dixieland to swing. And it's really fun. The kids play different jazz characters. Salute, a Veterans Day program, really is a salute to our veterans and soldiers. So you can there's about 5 or 6 songs in there with a script that you can use for a program, because I know what happens first day of school. Your principal comes to you and says they want something right away in the fall. And that's all there for you. Very singable songs with a really poignant message. Okay. And then I think the last, we got What a Wonderful World. That uses copyrighted songs, I believe, mostly. Things like Happiness. I wonder if I got that right. It's such a brand new one. But it uses the song What a Wonderful World. And then the one right next to is, here's, what are the songs for that? Yeah. You can see where these are at. So take a chance to go through. Oh, Pure Imagination is in that. On My Way, the one we did from Bear. Rainbow Connection, You've Got a Friend in Me, and What a Wonderful World. Yeah, and I put that together into a little script for you to do, like for a spring musical or something like that. So you can see there's a ton there, plus all the musicals that go along with it. This is the place to go and explore, what's there and what you might use. And look at all the different elements for each of the things that are there. The full choreography, the teaching choreography, the note dictation, the accompaniment tracks, the lyrics demo, and then the lyrics with accompaniment, all kinds of things that you can use. So hopefully it'll fill months. You just just give your principal your code word or your password and tell them, there's my lesson plans for the year, leave me alone. That's about. Anything else? I wanted to, if there isn't, I wanted to just do a little advertisement. We're going to do Musicplay Online live in St. Louis this summer. Maybe somebody will pitch in and tell me exactly what dates that is. Hopefully you can all this summer join me and Artie Amidai and Stacy Werner. That's Denise's daughter, Stacy, there. We're going to be, and with a bunch of other guests as well, join us in St. Louis this summer. And we're going to do a music. It's really fun, and you can get credit for it. And there's going to be, it's great. If you haven't been to one, please come and join us there for 2.5 days live. Look, it's $200. It's a steal. So please join us for that. Anything else that I forgot?
Honestly, John, I think that kind of covers it all. Again, July 14th to 16th. See us in St. Louis.
All of you, thank you so much for what you do every day. I know that spring will eventually get here. Summer vacation will eventually happen, and but we will be here for you. And I just am so proud of our association with Musicplay Online, and they are so responsive. So if you ever have a question, I got one question yesterday on an email from a teacher wondering about the translation for one of our Musical World songs. If ever you have that, just write to Musicplay Online. They've got it's customer support. Is that right, Danae? Support at Musicplay Online.
At Musicplay. Yeah, musicplay.ca. I'll just toss it in this chat here.
If you could do that, that would be great, because that's the place to find all those answers. And they are so responsive, and they know this stuff. I just make it up. So anyway, hey, thank you all. Have a great spring. Thanks for joining me tonight, and stay warm and safe. And we'll see you all down this musical world someplace.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, John, and everyone have a great night. We'll see you next week. Bye.